So it's official. As of a week ago, Microsoft now owns Activision Blizzard. Can we just give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? Round of applause. It feels so great to actually see that PlayStation's now going to get a little bit of competition. Even better that now Switch and all the other platforms are going to be able to get their own Call of Duty. But let's talk about that. Over about a year, Microsoft has actually been going back and forth with Sony, and as well as the FTC, as well as a couple other fair trade commissions around the world over this whole entire debacle of owning Activision. Now that we finally see where the dust has settled, where now Microsoft is the sole owner of Activision Blizzard, the one thing that will be intriguing is what will come of Game Pass. Because according to all the news outlets currently, about 2024, we'll see a surge of Activision Blizzard titles hitting Game Pass. I wonder what games, my wish list, and things that I would like to see Microsoft do going forward. One of the biggest things is that I want to see the whole Tony Hawk library. And I'm not talking about the remasters. I'm talking about the original PlayStation 1 N64 type games. I want to play American Wasteland. I don't know about you guys. I know that we have a contention over here that, 3 and 4 are the best ones, but I want to play American Wasteland. Ooh, that soundtrack. Besides that, and the obvious, I would like to see a new prototype game. You can give it a little more polish and you can actually make it more fun. Then that's the key word there, fun, and not just boring. I think we can have something that can actually rival Infamous, as well as Activision could put Microsoft in a position where they can actually compete with Sony, and you can see those big budget titles. You can see those things that Microsoft is clearly lacking that Sony is very good at doing, and that's storytelling. Microsoft, with this key landmark acquisition, we can actually see something positive here, as well as, there are studios that Microsoft currently owns, from Bethesda to divisions that they have, could now utilize a lot of the beneficial things that Activision brings to the table. Because think about it, right? We haven't seen another Banjo-Kazooie. We haven't seen Conker. We haven't seen all these beloved platforming franchises in quite a while. But you know who they just acquired that is very good at those type of games? Toys for Bob. Give them another Crash game. Hey, you know what? If you need to fuse the worlds and bring something even better to light with Toys of Bob, do it. I would love to play Conker's Bad Fur Day, a modern version of Conker's Bad Fur Day with what they did with Crash Bandicoot. You can benefit so much if we actually see Sledgehammer Games being able to pick up the mantle to do what they've done for Call of Duty to Halo. Imagine. Even Warzone, it could benefit from the various IPs that Microsoft owns right now. You're going to tell me that you would not want to play Call of Duty Warzone with Doom Guy, Halo, Perfect Dark? Come on, guys. The list is endless with this one. The possibilities. Ooh, man. Microsoft did so great with this. Even World of Warcraft can benefit from it. Look at ESO right now. Thinking about World of Warcraft, because me and my coworker went back and forth on this one, and I have a plan for that. If I was Microsoft, and this is just me thinking out loud, I would take World of Warcraft, put it on PC Game Pass, no subscription if you own Game Pass, or if you subscribe to Game Pass, right? So that negates that. You'll fill up those servers, and old people, or old heads like us, will flock back to World of Warcraft in droves. You're gonna tell me that with Game Pass, all I have to do is install this game, pay for my upgrades like they do with ESO currently, and I can play World of Warcraft? I can go back and PvP? Woo, man. It really, I'm like really thinking about all the possibilities and how amazing that this could possibly be for Microsoft. They just have to execute. They cannot sit on their hands. They literally have a behemoth of a company. And I'm not just talking Activision. I'm talking about Microsoft as a whole. They have a behemoth. They just need to unleash it. And with all those acquisitions, you literally can take over And I'm not saying to put them as number one because they're probably never going to be number one, but they have a real opportunity right now to actually compete. They have, all the people who made Activision a household name. They have the franchises, they have the IPs, they have everything. All they have to do now is execute. We even have people and reports coming out that people are selling their PlayStation 5 to buy Xboxes because of the acquisition. They just have to execute. And I will stress this again. Microsoft, if you are listening, Phil Spencer, God, if you are really listening to me, you need to execute. You need to be releasing games. Don't sit on your hands. I bought an Xbox. I have an Xbox One. I was there when you guys hyped me up for the Xbox because I was more hyped for that one than the PS4, and you didn't execute. But this is the one time that you can actually make a huge dent. Just release games. That's it. That's all you have to do. You will literally win. Just release games. And with that one, I would love to hear you guys' opinion. Make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.